Okay, this will be part 2 of our Unit 7, Lesson 2, Exponent Rules Notes. In this case, we are going to now be dealing with the quotient of powers property. So on our properties of exponents, on our formula chart, here's our quotient of powers. And for the quotient, that means division. So in this case, to divide when two bases are the same, write the base and subtract the exponents. So they have like bases here, so they're going to take the exponent of the numerator, subtract the exponent of the denominator, and that's going to give you your new exponent. So here in our first example, we have x to the 5th over x to the 2nd. So that becomes x to the 5 minus 2, which becomes x to the 3rd. So what does that look like expanded? So if I take my 5 x's in the numerator that are all being multiplied together, and I have 2 x's in the denominator, then what I'm going to do there is just cancel out. So x divided by x is 1. X divided by x is 1. So what I'm left with is 3 x's in the numerator because these two got canceled out, so that's like we are subtracting them. So we get x to the 3rd. In the next example, in your calculator you can take the 14 over 21 and just do alpha y equals 14 numerator, 21 denominator, and it's going to show you that that reduces to be 2/3. And that is going to be multiplied by this like base of x to the 7 minus 2, because this this exponent in the numerator is a 7, this exponent is a 2. 7 minus 2 is 5, so we end up with 2/3 x to the 5th power. So to expand that, basically on top we have 7 times 2 times x, and there's 7 of those, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the denominator we have 7 times 3 because 14 and 21 have 7 as a common factor. And there's 2 x's there. So what is it that's going to cancel out? The things that are the same in the numerator and denominator. These 7's, because 7 divided by 7 is 1, leaving the 2/3. These x's will cancel. So that's like 1 subtracted. There's the second one subtracted, leaving the 5 x's on top. So x to the 6th, y to the 8th, all over x, y squared. So what you'll do is take the like bases, subtract their exponents. And remember down here with this x, its invisible exponent is 1. You got to make sure you take that 1 away. Then we have a like base of y, 8 for the numerator minus the 2 in the denominator. 6 minus 1 is 5. 8 minus 2 is 6. So what that would look like expanded is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 y's in your numerator. And then in the denominator we have an x and then 2 y's. So these x's cancel, these y's cancel, these y's cancel. So I took 1 x away from what was on top, I took 2 y's away from what was on top, and I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's x to the 5th. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y's, y to the 6th. So we can expand and cancel, or we can apply the property and just take away that one thing that they have in common there, or these two things that they have in common there. So the quotient property allows us a little shortcut from doing the expanded version to simplify these down. So basically, like base, quotient, subtract. So this is part 2 of lesson 2 of unit 7, the exponent rules and properties.